Hey yo, what's poppin', guys? Hope y'all are having a good day. I know I am. Hold on. I'm having a good day. So, we're going to be talking about all the neighborhood friends that I've had. I'm not chopping this up at all. This is going to be just raw recording. So, we're going to start off with this boy. He was really nice. I'm going to call him Camden. And, hold on. I'm not going to use their real names, anyone's real names, because I just don't do that. And me and all of them are minors. And so I don't want to ruin people's lives. So this first kid, his name is Camden. So when I first met him, he was about 6. He was like 6. Really nice kid. He would do anything. And that he would like do anything for you. He was really nice. And he was just a sweet kid and everything. Then the summer hit. He was coming up every single day. Sorry that the video is lagging. It's because I think I'm still recording. It might not be lagging for you, but as I'm recording this, it is. I don't know, but sorry about that. But, he was a really nice kid, but the summer hit, and he just wanted to come over every single day. And I have church on Sundays, right? I have church on Sundays. I go to church every single Sunday unless I'm sick or my mom's sick or someone in my house is sick. Well, if neither me or my mom are sick, I don't go to church. Yeah, I forgot I put that in. Comment Fitz's if you like soda. It's this soda place in my state, and it is amazing. I don't know if y'all have it in other states, if you're in other states, but I don't know if they have it in other states, but it's just delicious. So back to the story. Non-sponsored, by the way. So he would come up every single day, 8 o'clock on the dot. Every day, 8 o'clock on the dot. One day, he was the one who woke me up out of bed. And, it just drove me nuts. Because I want my sleep. It's the summer. Do I not deserve to have sleep? And, he was nice but crazy at the same time. If he would have changed, we'd probably still be friends to this day, probably talk quite a bit. But he was just crazy. Like one time I was late to school and I had to walk past his classroom to get to my class cuz at the time I was like 8. I'm not saying how long ago this was cuz then y'all will be able to figure out my age. So, he was like 6, I was like 8. And it's just crazy. Because I had to walk past his classroom. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but he would, he would, one day when I walked past his classroom, he saw me, opened his classroom door, jumped out and was like, "Hi!" I'm not going to say my name because then I would be saying my name, and I'm not doing that till we hit 100 No, not 100 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do face reveal and voice and like face reveal, age reveal, not state reveal because I don't want to do that because I just don't want to because I'm not dumb. Oh, I might do state. I won't tell you what town, but I might do state reveal. I don't know. But it's just craziness. And like he was crazy. He jumped out. He came out of his classroom, yelled hi, but he said my actual name, and I'm not gonna say my actual name because I don't want to, and you guys aren't gonna be able to get me to until I get to 1,000 subscribers. Sorry about that. But sorry, I had an itch. And so it was just crazy. He was crazy. And then that was after the summer, and he was just a bad kid after the summer. He would make himself 2 hours late for school by not waking up at his alarm, which that's understandable, and not getting ready at all. Not eating, not doing nothing, not getting ready at all. And he would hit his mom, all this kind of stuff. I don't condone violence. We're going to be getting into some juicy stuff in a little bit, and I do not condone violence. Please don't take after what I'm going to say in a couple minutes, because I don't want to get canceled. Everyone's getting canceled, it seems like. So, all this stuff. Got some soda. I don't know if it could be a copyright strike, so I'm not going to say it. But it has doctor in front of the name. That's all I'm saying because I don't want to get canceled. But I don't condone violence. And if you guys think that I ever would, you're idiots. So, one day, it was this next summer. And we were just chilling, having a Nerf war. And after the Nerf war, we got to talking about, action figures and superheroes. As kids do. At this time, I was about 10. And he was about 8. And he hated that I was older than him. He couldn't stand it. But sorry, I got engrossed into the gameplay. Sorry. But I was like, bro, just go home because I don't feel like being mad today. All this stuff. I was being reasonable, okay? I'm not just saying that because it's me, but for this argument, I was being pretty reasonable. It was dumb to get angry at, what superhero is better. I agree, that is dumb. But as he's leaving, he says, I could tell he was being sarcastic, and at the time, my cousin, I'm not going to say her name, and I'm not going to make a name for her at all. She had just been born, and that, she had been born when I turned 8. I think I might have been 9. But she was born when a little bit after I turned 8. My birthday is June 15th. I'm not going to say what year, but it's June 15th. And, like, I have my birthday coming up soon. I was going to do something like this for, like, something called Storytime Saturdays, but you know what? I'm not just going to do, like, a specific day for story times. No, I'm just going to do them whenever. Because, like, why not? And so, it was, it was just crazy. And so, hold on. And he said that, because I didn't hear exactly what he said at first. And I was like, what did you say? He was like, I said, and he doubled down, and he was like, I don't feel sorry that your cousin has heart problems. Because her first year that she was born, she was in and out of hospitals and stuff. It was just sad for me. Like, it was sad. It broke my heart. Because, it was just sad. Because she was in and out of hospitals her first year, and I obviously have a heart. And if you think that, like, she was born with 3 holes in her heart, and she's Down syndrome. Like, I'm not saying that the Down syndrome part, that's not really that bad. She's just a little bit behind, you know? That's it. She's just a little bit behind. She's the sweetest baby ever. Now she is, I'm not going to say her age because that would reveal my age. I don't know why. That was close. But she's just too sweet. All I'm saying is now she's in school. That's all I'm saying. But she's the sweetest little baby ever. And, like, after Camden said that, I was like, okay, like, and hear what I'm saying. I do not condone violence. I do not condone violence at all. And I was like, okay, we're fighting. I don't care. And he was like, no. I'm sorry. I was like, no, we're fighting. You said crap about my cousin. You're talking crap about my family. You aren't going to make it out of this by not fighting. You're not. And he was like, you know what? Okay, I'll fight. He was like, all right, I'll fight. He was like super nasally. That's not a roast. But, he, just said, he was like, I'm a black belt in karate. And there was only one karate class in town, and I was taking it at the time. It was like, just stop lying. Plus, you have to be in karate for like 15 years to become a black belt. Unless you just develop quickly. I don't know. Well, no, you don't have to be in it for 15 years. You just have to be in it for you have to be in it for at least 6 years. And at the time, he was like 7. There's no way he could have started at like age 1. There's no way. His mom even said that he wasn't walking till he was 2. Like, how do you do karate if you can't walk? Like, I'm not doubting it, but we get into a fight, and he tries to act like he knows karate, like just flailing around. And I was like, bro, just stop. And he comes up to me, tries to punch me, misses, and I just punch him dead in the face. And you don't even know how good it felt. It just felt, it felt amazing. It just felt amazing. I'm not saying either of us are in the right here, okay? I was 8 and I was like 8 or 9 and I didn't really know what else to do if someone roasts your family. I didn't know what else to do. And so Like, we fight, and he goes home crying. Like, I punched him pretty good. Not to brag, but I punched him pretty well. And so he goes home and tells his mom what happened. And she asked, "Why did he hate you?" And he said, "'Cause I said something bad about his cousin." And she was like, "Bro, you're just an idiot. And you don't even know how hard I was laughing." I was laughing so hard when his mom came over and said, "Sorry about Camden's behavior. Do you need any mental help?" She literally asked that. I was like, "No? Like, what? We just had a fight. I don't need mental help, especially after I won." Call me One Hit Rick, not an Ireland Boys pun, you know? Subscribe to them. I'm going to just subscribe to Ireland Boys Productions. If you like a little bit of everything, then you'll like them. But like mostly vlogs and stuff, yeah, then you'll like them. But they she said, "Well, I didn't know if you'd need any mental help. I've never been in a fight before." I was like, "Really? You're in the I thought, really, you're in the medical field? Like, what?" That don't make sense. I realize now that just because she was in the medical field doesn't mean that she's been in like 8 fights. But still, though, like 9 times out of 10, people who are in the medical field have gotten into fights. And I respect the people who were in the medical field because they have to deal with some crazy people. Like, my mom, she was in the medical field. I felt so bad for her this one day. This person died on, like, she was a medical assistant. She was an MA. I think she was an MA. She was either an MD or an MA. Either one. Pretty sure it was MA. I know she wasn't a doctor, though. I know she didn't have her PhD. And she said, "I'm not going for a PhD because who would go for that?" I think it was MA. Sorry. Not mature content, though. Like, she was a medical assistant. And I felt so bad for her this one day because that day that I got into a fight, I think she had the person collapse on she worked in a doctor's office and someone had died on her table. Like, they collapsed. They had died at the hospital, but they had collapsed that day. I think that was the day that happened. I'm not 100% sure. Please don't hold me accountable. So, all this happens, and she comes home, and I tell her that I got into a fight with Camden, and sorry. What the heck? Oh, dang. Wow. I never knew how much I used my mouse. Wait. Oh, nope, never mind. Fixed it. Sorry about that. But I told her that I got into a fight with Camden. And it was... and we took like a break for like a week or so. Then he comes up. I think it was like a week. Yeah, it was a week. And he comes up and he's like, "So, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Bro, we're not friends. We're not friends. We got into a fight a week ago." He was like, so forget him, forget. Like, just idiot. Like, just, he was an idiot. I know he was like 7, but I was smarter at 7. And so, like, sorry, I dazed out for a second there. So we stopped being friends. The next girl, well, this next one, her name, I'm going to name her Samantha. I don't know why, but it's always, like, anytime I think of a story time of a girl, I think, like, oh, her name should be Samantha. Like, I'm weird, okay? I don't know why, but in stories, like, I've tried to record this several times, but it just didn't work. But we were friends for a good 3 years. Just to be clear, we never went out on a date. We never went out on a date at all. So, people in the comments, if there are comments, shut up. Hopefully that my comments are on for this video, because that would be amazing. But we were friends for a good 3 years. I felt bad for her because her parents got a divorce. My parents got divorced when I was like 2. So I felt bad for her. I helped her out a lot. Like, I was friends with her for a while. But I hope this don't get taken down for me saying this. After her parents got divorced, she started saying, oh, I was born bisexual. I was born bisexual. Like, all this kind of crap. Which, I'm not against that kind of stuff. I'm not against it. But I'm not going to be going to pride festivals. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not against it, but you aren't going to be seeing me at a pride festival. You're not. And so, like, I was just helping her out. I was being friends with her, you know? And, like, I was just friends with her, helping her out for a while. You know? Just being a good friend. You know what I mean? And so, like, like, just thinking about this gives me a headache. I'm debating on not even doing this. Because but, I honestly don't really want to talk about this, but I need content, so. Sorry. Sorry, I was watching my gameplay that I recorded on my phone. I recorded it on my phone with my Xbox controller, then airdropped it to my laptop. This is how I'm editing right now, because I don't have any capture cards or anything, or like Elgato. I don't have any of those. So I just record on my phone right now. And sorry. Like, she was nice and we like talked, but one day she was just yelling about, oh, I was born bisexual, and she was doing that. I was like, I'm sorry, but you weren't born bisexual. My mom knows someone who chose to be bisexual. And, like, I went on this rant. She was like, and you're going to laugh at what happened next. You're going to laugh hard. So, she said that I hated her. She said, "Oh, he hates me." Like, he went and told her mom. I don't know. I don't know. She went and told her mom. I'm just going to say that. I don't care if it's politically correct. It's biologically correct. I'm sorry, but my dad, in a recording that I did with this, well, I'm going to use that story a different time, and you're going to laugh what my dad said about this teacher that I had. I've pre-recorded some of these videos. I'm doing this one today because I'm bored. And so, yeah, that's what's happening today. Sorry. And so, like, she kept trying to say, "Oh, I was born bisexual. I was born bisexual." Like, all this kind of stuff. And it was like, really? And I went inside. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like being outside right now. I just need to cool off. So I go inside. I'm playing some Forza Horizon on the Xbox 360. You know how it be sometimes. I was playing some Forza Horizon. Sorry, I couldn't get it out. It almost came out very wrong. It almost came out very wrong. I don't want to say it because I'm a Christian, and it almost came out so bad. But she tells her mom, and her mom comes over and says to my Meemaw, I call her Meemaw because I'll tell you sometime else. But she comes over, tells my Meemaw, oh, Samantha said, I'm going to use my YouTube name, that Mikey, said, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to wait till I do a face reveal. She said Mikey, said that he hated Samantha. And I was like, what? And my Meemaw was like, that doesn't sound like Mikey. Oh, it feels so weird saying my YouTube name. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it until I get to 1,000 subscribers. And you're gonna be like, wow. Wow. You know what I mean? And so, I hope you guys are liking this Minecraft gameplay, because for me, it's stinking laggy. I don't know if it is for you, but if it is, I am so sorry. So, back to what I was saying. I was playing some Forza, and my Meemaw comes in, and she was like, Mikey, why did you say you hate Samantha? I was like, I never said that. And she was like, I'm not going to say the mom's name. I'm going to make up a name for her. She was like, Karen came over and said that you hate Samantha. I was like, I never said that. It was like, just why? Just why? And it was just like, just why? Just why? Like, why would I do this? She was like, I don't know. Like, she was like, but did you say it? I was like, no, I never said that. And she was like, you need to say you're sorry to Samantha. I was like, I never said it. And because, like, we're Christians and we don't say that we hate someone. We never say that. We never say that we hate someone. We say we strongly dislike. But if it's like something, we can say hate about it. And, like, me, personally, I hate drugs. I hate them. Like, when I hear about people dying of drug overdoses, it makes me sad because it's like, wow, they really ruined their life and hurt their family so bad and, like, all this kind of stuff. And she took this to Karen didn't, but Samantha, she was telling people at school, then it got word to the teachers, and they told my principal, I'm going to call him Mr. Awesome because he was awesome. I don't care if it sounds biased. I don't care because he was awesome. He was my favorite teacher. Like, he taught a couple classes, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. And so, he was just a really nice dude. Sorry, I had an itch in my throat. Sorry about that. So, she took it to the school and she told a bunch of people, yada, 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 all this kind of stuff. And I get called to the office. And, well, I gotta admit, this was hilarious. The principal calls us to the office. He calls us to the office, and she's sitting there with a smug look on her face. And, like, and he told her to share her story first, her side of the story first. And I was fine with that, you know. I'm not going to be like, oh, your opinions suck. I'm not going to be like that kind of guy. I'm not going to be the, oh my gosh, your opinions suck. I'm not going to be that kind of guy. Because I'm actually a good person. I haven't donated much to charity, but that's because I don't have money. I don't have any money, so how am I supposed to donate to charity? The most I have right now, about $40, and I'm saving up for a PC so that I can get more money so I can make better videos for you. And then once I get more money from making YouTube and I get monetized and everything, I'll be able to give to charity more than what I can right now. So, like, why not, you know? It could help out a lot. So that was going on. And so she said about the whole conversation, and sorry, my phone went off. I'm listening to Scrubs right now because that's the easiest way for me to make story times. So that happened, and like, she was just crazy. And she says the whole story that I said that you weren't born this way, yada, yada, yada. And Mr. Awesome was actually on my side. He was like, yeah, it's just true. You weren't born that way. And he said, he didn't say that he hated you. He said that you weren't born that way. And she was like, it's the same thing, right? And he was like, no. It's actually the exact opposite. He was just speaking truth. Sorry, that you didn't want to hear. And he lets me tell my side of the story, and I get let off free. It was awesome. By the way, I need content, so a little bit of this might be a bit exaggerated. Sorry about that, but I need content. But she says all this, yada, yada, yada. I'm a bad person. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was like, you're free to go. And sorry that the screen is flipping. My phone accidentally dropped off my bed. So the whole Camden story, not exaggerated a little bit at all. This story, though, it wasn't that juicy, so I added a little bit of juice to it. So I'm walking down the hall all excited, and one of the teachers was outside, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm walking back to class. I was in the principal's office." And she was like, "Are you blah, blah, blah?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, my whole class was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Okay." And you're stopping me for no reason. And so she was like, "What was it about?" I was like, "I don't really want to say, so you're going to have to ask Mr. Awesome." She was like, "Okay." And so it was awesome. And so, I'm on my way back to my classroom, and hold on. Sorry, but sorry, I was just thinking about why my gameplay is lagging so bad. Sorry about that. And I go back to my class. My teacher was like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "Yep." She was like, "What is it about?" I was like, "You'll have to figure out from Mr. Awesome," as I said to all the teachers. And hold on. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's my bad. Had to go to a restroom. And I don't know why I said that, but I did. So, sorry, I'm just trying to get adjusted into my chair again. And so this happens, and I tell my teacher, talk to Mr. Awesome, not Mrs. Awesome. Mr. Awesome, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. And all that happened. And before I told, the teacher asked why I'm so happy. Well, another teacher actually stopped me in the hall. I think it was the lunch lady. And she asked, "Why are you so excited?" And I was like, I feel like I just beat a case. And so it just felt amazing. And hold on, I want to see something. Okay. I just wanted to check something. And next story. Next story. And sorry. Next story. So this next kid, he was just one of those kids that he was a female hygiene product, a canoe made out of a feminine hygiene product. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to get in trouble, but he was. And if you watch Scrubby's videos, then you know what I'm saying. If you don't, it's fine. So he really was one, and he said, "Wow." Whoa. My chair just went very far down. But it's fine. I'm not fixing it. So like at first he was really nice, and you know what? I'm going to do this story later, but keep in the back of your mind that he was a feminine hygiene product canoe. He was one of those. So I'm going to skip this story for the last cuz it's just very extravagant. So this next kid, she was really nice. She was like my best friend for a little while. Took her to church sometimes. I honestly kind of had a crush on her for a little bit. Then I did, like, after I didn't. Like I she had to move in with her siblings. She got taken away. She had to move in with her sister and her sister's boyfriend. I was sad because we were like best friends. She came over every single day, and like we were talking every single day. Like that's not even a joke. When I say after school and in the summertime, every single day we would talk. Whether it was after school, and for a little bit we were in the same school. And so we were friends for a long time. I'm going to do a couple other stories before the D canoe. Before I have a couple other stories before the D canoe. So I'm going to call this girl Kelly. I'm going to call her Kelly. And she was really nice, and like she was a couple years older than me, but like I don't have any siblings except for my stepsister, which I don't see that often cuz she lives at my dad's, but she's never there when I go there. And I live like an hour away from my dad, so I only see him every other weekend. And hold on, I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm going to fix my chair real quick. I'm not undoing the recording. So, hold on. Just hold on. This looks too short. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've got it fixed. And well, crap. Hold on. Okay, I've got my microphone fixed. It like came out when I tried to adjust it. So, I've got it fixed. So, Kelly, she was really nice, and like I took her to church I took her to church a couple times. She was really nice, and like we talked to each other a lot at the time. I wonder if I'd be able to find her. I don't know. I'll have to ask some of my old friends from my old school if they know. No, you know what? I doubt it. Never mind. Eh, hey, you never know. I might find her someday. If I can't find love in high school, Tinder. I'm kidding. No. I'll try to find love somehow. But if I can't find love by the time I'm 25, Tinder. Or like Match or whatever, something. Whatever's out by then. Hold on. Let me get adjusted into my chair, sorry. This is going on again. So, this is just, it's crazy. She was so nice, and like, it was sad when she had to move away. So that's the whole story with Kelly. Next one, I'm gonna name this kid Ryan. I'm gonna name him Ryan. No, not Ryan. Oh crap, I don't know what to call him. Dang it. Well, this stinks. I can't figure out what I should call him. Dang. Man, what should I call him? Man, what should I call him? I'm gonna call him Nick. Because, like, Nick Cannon, and I have a Canon camera. And I saw Canon, and I was like, you know what, Nick? But he was really nice. He would come over, like, during the summertime, he came over a lot. Now, I'm not complaining. We got along amazingly. And so, like, like, we were friends with each other for a while. Then, like, we had a very good friendship. We were friends for a while. I trusted him very well. Like, with all these kids that I'm talking about in this story, I was able to get, like, a neighborhood protection system. I'm using air quotes. I know you guys can't see it, but neighborhood protection system. It was, like, we just rode our bikes around with Nerf guns. That's literally all we did. Well, no, Nerf blasters. I don't want to get canceled. This is dumb. Hold on. There, fixed. So, sorry. I was testing something with my microphone. That's my bad. So, I get sidetracked very easily. So, like, sorry, I got caught up with the gameplay. I am so sorry that I stop talking. I'm sorry. I promise you that my mic is not lagging that I know of. I am so sorry. And so, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was recording on my phone and Mr. Beast Shorts came up while I was recording. I forgot. And I might make it to the end of this screen recording. I don't know. And I think I might call this the Neighborhood Saga. And, ooh, I have a name for the really spoiled kid. It's a name that Scrubby uses a lot. Clevin. Clevin, I'm using it. Clevin. But this kid, Nick, he was awesome. We were really good friends. And we had a few Nerf wars. And, like, sorry. Uh, but what ended it for us was when he started stealing jewelry from his mom and like selling it and stuff. That was like, no go, bro. Nope. I can't. Sorry, bro. I can't be friends with someone who's gonna be stealing stuff from their mom. From their mom. Okay? Hear this. It's coming. Like, he took from his mom. Get that through your head. He took jewelry that is expensive. I think it was. I think he stole like $10,000 worth of jewelry. I think. Sorry, I'm not 100%. And like, we stopped being friends. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore. He was like, why? I was like, remember you stole from your mom. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, you know what I'm talking about. He was like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. So we stopped being friends, and he ended up moving away. So here's the grand finale. Clevin. Here is the grand finale. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to call him Clevin. So one day, like, we met, and like, we met. We were like very nice to each other at first. Well, at first we like didn't like each other at all. Ow. Something's going on with my ribs. I don't know what, but sorry. I was listening to Scrubby's story because it was like, what? It was just like, what? Subscribe to Scrubby. I'm going to put him in my bio to subscribe to all his channels, all his friends, all of them. And so sorry. I was trying to think of some of the stuff that Clevin did. Sorry. Sorry, I got into it with my gameplay. I'm sorry. What the heck is going on with my mind? I'm sorry. There, got it fixed. That's my bad. And so, sorry. Sorry about that. So, I'm trying to think of stories about Clevin. Oh, he came over one day, and he came over on a hoverboard. And at the time, they were like popping. I'm not gonna say how old I was at the time, but they were popping. They were popping, bro. They were popping off. And so I was like, bro, nice hoverboard. And he got this smile on his face. He was like, yeah, well, you'll never be able to afford one of these. Bro, what the heck, bro? I just said you have something that I thought was cool. sorry. What's wrong with saying that I like something? Everyone has their own opinions. This isn't the office where like where Dwight says everyone's ideas are wrong. I think that's in one of the episodes. It might be a different show, but I think it. Yeah, that's in one of the episodes of The Office, and but seriously, the kid stinking went. Yeah, well, you'll never be able to afford something like this. And I was like, you know what? He's probably not having a good day. You know, he's probably like in a bad mood or something. No, that was just his personality. A D-canoe. Or D-bag. Either one. D-canoe or D-bag. I don't know what I was doing there for a minute in Minecraft. Why I was shaking the joystick around like, what the heck? What is that? What is that? What is that? Like, you know what I mean? And so, like, he comes over another day, and this was at the time when I thought he was just having a bad day that day. And he comes over bare feet, and he got a new bike, right? And I was like, bro, that's a cool bike. If I let you ride my bike, can you let me ride yours or something? It was like something dumb, like, if you shoot me in the uterus, will you let me ride your bike? He was like, no, I don't want poor people's sweat on it. Whoa! Bro, I saw that bike the next week, $80, the same price as mine that I actually paid for. I paid for my bike with my hard-earned money from my report card because I had gotten like a lot of A's. I forget how many classes I had, but I had a lot of A's. And wait, no, I think it was after several semesters I had saved up, and I still had if I saved my money really well, which I did, and I only spent 20 of it before I bought my bike, and I had like $100, and I only spent 20 of it, and so I forget how much I had, but I think I had like $100 out of like all of them, out of all the semesters. Sorry, at this moment in the screen recording. In this screen recording, I think I had gone to the bathroom, and so it's like stuck in one spot, and so that happened. So like he was just annoying, and he was like just very rude, and like he was just very rude. He was like just a turd. Like I don't think he had the ability to be nice, and now that I see like so many people flexing and stuff, it's like really, they're just jealous that you actually have a kind heart and stuff. If someone's being a bully to you and being relentless, tell someone. Like, normally I'd say don't tell, don't snitch. But if they're being relentless and you tell someone and they do something and like they're just being relentless after you tell somebody, like, you gotta fight him. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't fight this kid because, like, I just didn't want to get in trouble because I felt like I'd get in trouble if I fought. And so, sorry, I'm listening to a funny story. Sorry. And so, like, oh, what? I didn't notice there was more iron there. I didn't notice there was any more iron. That's sad. Oh. So, Clevin, he was just a jerk. He was just a royal pain in the tuchus. A royal pain in the tuchus. And so, like, how far am I in? So, like, I was glad that I moved because I didn't have to deal with him. I just moved across that town. And, alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And so we stopped being friends, and me and my family, we move across town. Sorry. I'm at an hour now, so if you guys could please smash the like button, subscribe, and thank you guys for 10 subs. Like, I know I haven't done this yet, but thank you guys so much for 10 subscribers, and you don't even know how happy I am. And I'm at, like I said, I'm at over an hour. And I just have a little bit of gameplay yet, so I'm just going to talk randomly. So, yeah, so, sorry, I'm not going to tell any stories because I have some more story times. I don't have many, but, by the way, all these kids were in the same neighborhood. All these kids were in this. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with a couple other kids because I didn't really see them that often. I only saw them like once a month, so that don't really count. Hold on. There. Sorry, I had to fix my mic. What is going on with my mic? I just have about like an hour and 16 minutes. I have another 13 minutes left, so I doubt I'll continue it completely. So, yeah. So that was the neighborhood saga. It's pretty crazy. Hope you guys liked it. And remember to like, subscribe, and remember, wear your seatbelt. And hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a rest of your day. So, see you guys later.